baking some chocolate cakes, so I thought I would take you through how I bake them from start to finish and answer some questions that I often get when I show my chocolate sponges. I'm doing a 3-layer 6-inch and a 3-layer 7-inch, and usually for my 3-layer 6-inch I would do my 6 egg amount, but the customer asked for the cake to be a bit shorter, so I'm doing my 5 egg amount, and for the 3-layer 7-inch I'm doing my 8 egg amount. And that's the great thing about these charts, they are a guide and you can adapt them to suit your baking needs as much as you want. This is me checking my charts. I do this every time I bake, even though I pretty much know the egg amounts for every size. I just like to double check, that's why I've got them stuck up. The oven is on preheating at 150 fan, and for my chocolate sponges I cream together the baking spread and the caster sugar, and then I add all the other ingredients in one go. These are large free range eggs, and for my chocolate sponge I replace a quarter of the flour with cocoa powder, and I do base my sponges on a Madeira recipe, so I keep that the same for my chocolate sponges, but as I say, I replace some of the flour with cocoa. Chocolate sponge batter is much thicker and it tends to bake to be a little bit drier, so I add even more milk than I would usually, and it also rises more than my vanilla sponges, so I make sure I do a really generous dip in the middle of each of my sponges. I always weigh out my batter to make sure that my sponges are nice and even. 6-inch there was 430 grams in each tin, and for the 7-inch there was 730 grams in each tin. This was a 13 egg amount of batter in total, but I can't fit that much in my mixer, so I did the 5 egg amount, and then now I'm doing the 8 egg amount, so this is for the 3-layer 7-inch. So I just repeat all of those steps that I've just done, but this time for the 7-inch, and I'm putting them in the preheated oven. I know that they're ready because they are slightly coming away from the tins, and also when I put my butter knife in it comes out clean, and when I press down on the top of it, it springs back. I leave them in the tins for around 5 minutes and then run the knife around the outside and turn them out onto a cooling rack. The 6-inch took around an hour to bake, and the 7-inch took around an hour and 10 minutes to bake. And people always ask me when I wrap them up, so I wait until they're cool to the touch and then I wrap them tightly in cling film, and then they just stay at room temperature until they are ready to decorate the next day. Do you have any chocolate cake questions? Pop them in the comments below and I'll see if I can help.